Thunderset here, talking about another deck type, GUSTOS. Now, I have 3 copies of the Ultra Rare and the Super Rare that we got from this deck, but I just couldn't make a deck that was good enough to show. It was brutal. I've been trying for like 3 days. There's no way. So I fell back onto the crutch of Junk Synchron and What Grows in the Graveyard. And then we have a normal Sphere Kuriboh for protection. This is Gusto Goldo. He's a tuner, level 3. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 2 or lower Gusto monster from your deck. Any Gusto monster could be a tuner. We're not using tuners. We're only using level 2 Gusto monsters. So anything will be able to search. His is real useful. It's just sent from the field to the graveyard. So if you're hit with like a Maximus effect or something like that, he's still going to float. She's not as good. Winda, Priestess of Gusto. She needs to be destroyed by battle, and then she'll bring out our Goldo. Now, Kamui Hope of Gustos, we got him a while ago, I think when 5Ds was just releasing. When he's flipped, you can special summon 1 tuner from your deck, so that would be Goldo. So, if he's attacked, he'll special summon Goldo, almost like floating. If they don't attack into him, he's a free Synchro summon. You flip him up, you bring out your Goldo, that's a free level 5. Then we just have cheese staples along with the Kuriboh to support our Synchros. And with this deck, you don't really go for the bigger monsters. It's just level 5 spam. You know what Armides does. The new level 5, Daigusto Goldos. It's like, you know, it's like him, it's funny. But her effect is fantastic. Once per turn, shuffle 2 Gusto monsters from your graveyard into your deck. Target a face-up monster, destroy it. Very strong effect. We're using 2 of her. Daigustos Eagles, we're using 1 of him. He's a little harder to get out. You need a Junk Synchron and 2 of these guys. And his effect, at the end phase, if he's still in the field, you can destroy 1 face-down card. So you're just spamming level 5 Synchros with this. And it's actually a very strong deck. It's very competitive. It's just, you gotta stay away from the ultra rares and the super rares of the archetype. It's so weird. But you guys will see by the replays. So, thanks a lot. So this is first day legend bracket. Very good tests for a deck. Everyone's gonna have really good decks. They're gonna be really trying hard. So let's see what we got. And this deck is really competitive. It could probably get King of Games pretty easily, pretty early. This deck has a lot of monsters. Here we draw a lot of monsters. We are fighting what is most likely a Buster Blader, since he started out with a Mirage Dragon. Pull into a wall D. Set our Kamui. Hope he gets attacked into. Isn't attacked into, even though he stops battle phase traps. So here's how you see Kamui is just a level 5 tuner in himself. If he gets his flip effect off without anyone around, he's a level 5 tuner there. So we synchro into our Daigusto. Use our effect, destroy the dragon. Normal summon a Winda. He had a wall of D. It's not the worst thing to run into. Pulls to his turn, he pays for the wall. Hey True nades our wall of D. Last gambles. It's a Buster Blader, poor guy only gets a 1. So it's a -1 from his skill. Tries to come at us with the Goddess with the 3rd eye. Gets hit with a Kuriboh. Now, we had a few ways to do this. I'm going the safe way. And just going with Armides. I probably could have shot her, but I thought he had a Sphere Kuriboh for sure. I could have pulled out another Daigoldos and killed it, but he did it that way. It was over anyway. But level 5's like crazy. Quick level 5 Synchro monsters every time. So if this is the replay I'm thinking of, this guy's deck should be all over the place. We'll see. It might not be. I might just be thinking of some deck I was playing earlier. No, it is. Life point boost. Let's see if I remember. So another hand with a whole bunch of monsters. I like to start with Kamui. He's just good no matter what happens, even if they don't attack, as to where the Goldos and the window wouldn't be as good had they not attacked. Had they not attacked, I'd be stuck with the Goldos and window. I'd have to just summon 2. Here, I get to draw a Goldo from the deck and keep my hand nice and fat, keep my resources going. He doesn't have a face-up monster, so I do not decide to go with the Goldos, the Gusto Goldos. I go with the safe Armides. He'll shut down effects, he'll shut down Karibos. But he summons a Chaos Hunter, a weird card from a weird deck, but useful in this situation. So then I set a Goldo and attack into a Jinso Jector. I don't really know what he does. I don't think he comes into play here. Attacks into my Armades. Pull into a Junk Synchron. Don't want to use him yet. We have the 5 without him, so we'll save him for when things are getting really crazy. Like right now, jump into a Treacherous. So it would have been really bad had we just summoned him. We would have been stuck with like a Dark Verger out, and that would not have been good. So here we have Window Protection. He summons a Breaker. We don't have any back row, so we're okay. And we take a Chaos Hunter right to the face. So that's why you save the Junk Synchron and why Junk Synchron makes this deck so much better. This is 3 really quick level 5 Synchro summons. And it's not just, oh, we're spamming Armades. This wins the duel. GUSTOS Goldos wins the duel right now. You use her effect, kill the Chaos Hunter, swing over the Breaker. Yeah, he has a ton of life points, but we've just wiped his whole field. He's completely bricked. Summon our highest attack monster, which is the Goldo, only at 500. So he'll take 2,700, it's not bad. Down to 2,000. Slowly but surely. Have an Econ for even more protection. Sadly, Econ makes Goldo miss his timing. We get it Galaxy Cycloned anyway. He didn't see our Sphere Karibo coming. He had a Skull Miser, just utility, and Scoops. So you can see how quickly this gets level 5 Synchros out. So I really did play for like 3 days trying to make the Eagles and the Pikila, however you say her name, the Ultra and the Super Rare, this archetype good. And I think they are good if you just use them as weird floaters and don't try to use it as like a Synchro deck. I was using level augmentation most of the time. I was getting bigger monsters out, but I think just focusing on the level 5 spam is better. So here we're playing a hero. 2 set from a balanced hero. That's so annoying. You know there's a trap, maybe a mass change. But lots of Sphere Karibo, that's useful. Start with the Junk Synchron. We don't want to go slow versus Drill Dark. And he has 2 back rows, so we're going to come no fancy stuff, straight to business with Armades. He pulls a Mirror Wall early, so it wouldn't miss the timing with Armades. Does have a mass change, has to use it early. Can't use it when he attacks or something. Tries to kill our Armades. We protect him with Sphere Karibo. We can't kill him yet because of the Mirror Wall. So we're just setting up our field for the next turn. We get a Kamui on the field. He's going to be able to flip face up, get us a tuner. Even if he's attacked, he'll protect us from another attack. But he's probably just going to aim for the Armades. We protect him again with the Sphere Karibo. He doesn't have another mask change. Here we have another Junk Synchron, but we're going to pull a Goldos. Kamui, very good. I think he's from like the Stardust box and a few boxes back, but when 5Ds was new. Pull a Goldos from the deck. And now we're going to get hit with a Canadian. So I like Book of Taio in my, he waited till the battle phase. It was hard to see, but he waited till the battle phase to do that to the Armades. But that's why I like Book of Taio, because we could have flipped him right back up and just continued on with our play. Here he triggers his other Canadia, just Canadias out the gate. I suicide with my Kamui, so I'm only taking 1,000 damage. I don't want to get hit with the Anki and take even more, so we just suicide off. He pulls another back row. We let him kill the Armades. It's okay. Gets another mass change. Swings into our Goldo. He's gonna draw out, I think, a window. Yep. He does not use his mass change. We summon. Oh, we're going with Jump Synchro. Pulling out Kamui. Gonna use Kamui as the fuel for this Synchro. Our GUSTOS, she's about to get it. Use her effect. Take out the Anki. I probably could have switched her to attack. I was afraid of the face down. I actually thought about that play for a while, whether it was a bluff or I had to play around it. I decided to play safe. Turned out it was a bluff. Odds are it was a bluff. He didn't pull it right as soon as he didn't set it as soon as he drew it. So he was sitting on it a while. If it was a good card, he would have already set it. Same with that. Just a bluff. We get to come out, summon a Goldo, summon an Armades, just to be safe. Look at it. Tons of level 5s, non-stop, over and over with Gustos. Just don't use their ultra rare, super rare. So weird. So weird, Konami. But yeah, almost free to play if it wasn't for Junk Synchron.